What is up, everybody? It is Megan with Project Freya, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. What's up, guys? I hope everyone has been doing well over the past month. I don't think it's actually been a month since we last had this sit down because my last video was a little late, but you don't need to talk about it. So I'm back with another update video on the streaming with anxiety, depression, PMDD journey thingamabobber that I'm doing. It is an absolute pleasure to be here with you today. Make sure you like this video if you want to see more of these updates. And the dog's just burst into the room, so BRB. She says hello. Oh gosh, she says hello, everybody. Woo! Up, up. Good girl. Up, up. Good girl. Sorry about that. It's every single time I go to record, they just want to get involved because I'm pretty sure it's as soon as I start talking to my computer in any way, they think it's chat, and they've learned that when I'm live, they get treats. So, all right, so it's time to get into the update portion of the video. So one of the main things that we've discussed in these videos has been my goals from month to month. So I just want to give a little bit of an overview of where I am exactly in the goals that I set in last month's video. So last month in my video, I mentioned that I wanted to get a little better at using Twitter. Well, I'm here to say that I haven't done that. I am still a Twitter pleb. I don't know how to make friends, but I'm still giving it a try. Make sure you pop a follow on there and teach me how to use it, and let's make friends. The other thing that I had mentioned was that I had changed my hours and my schedule. So I have stuck to my brand new schedule of starting at 2 p.m. EST, like I mentioned earlier. It has been great for me. I now, because I start earlier, I can sometimes go a little longer without being as tired. And if I do end at my normal time, which is at 6 p.m., then I have time to do other things after the stream is over. My husband usually gets home around 5, so I have more time to interact with my husband after I'm finished streaming, cook dinner more often, and just overall have that period of time to unwind after stream without putting my sleep schedule back super far. So that has been an amazing change. That goal, we have stuck to it. This wasn't necessarily a goal that I verbalized, but I did go ahead and completely redo my stream area, so that has been spruced up quite a bit, along with this plushie here that chat helped me get. So thanks, guys. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. And the last thing that I had mentioned that was a goal for me in last month's video, which I think is a very important thing for any of you to do if you are a streamer or if your mind tends to get a little bit discombobulated at life in general, which is planning. I have, in fact, stuck to my planning goals. As you can see here, I have 3 primary planners that I use. I can go over those in a more detailed video if that's something you guys are interested in, if you're interested in my planning process, but we have stuck to that. I think that light was a little too bright. It was washing out all of my books. Another thing that we did last month, which was pretty awesome, is we raised money to get a Go XLR for me, which has honestly just been amazing because not only did I have a lot of trouble with just the volume of my previous audio interface, but this one allows me to adjust the volume of my Discord chat and my music and the game all separately from my mic volume, and it just gives me so many more options, which makes streaming so much easier, and it takes away a few buttons actually from my Stream Deck. I only have the mini. If you use a Stream Deck, you know just how important the real estate is on those. But yeah, we set a goal, and by we, I mean my husband set a goal of raising the money to get this, and in exchange, we would wax his leg on the stream, which we did this past weekend, which is never the content I thought I would be creating, but here we are. I have now waxed my husband's legs on stream. Just while they're doing, oh god, they're gonna yell at me now, aren't they? Can I help you? ma'am. Some of you may know I'm making my first trip ever to Disney World next month. I don't know if there will be a video out before that as far as the update goes, so look forward to some potential vlog content from that, along with possible. I'm gonna try my very best to do an IRL like style stream while I'm there. Realistic expectations here. It's my first time ever in Disney. I am beyond hyped for it. I don't want to spend the entirety of the time on my phone, but I do kind of want to share this experience with chat, so we'll be somewhere in the middle there. I do have a few ideas finally for some free resources to share with you guys. I'm not going to say what they are just yet because I want to make sure that I actually am able to do it, but I actually have a few ideas for free resources. One in relation to my PMDD diagnosis. I made a video explaining what that is. You can look at right here if you're interested in listening to more about that. I actually want to make a little bit more content based around that diagnosis. Specifically, my second thing that I want to make for you is something stream related. I have acknowledged in the past that as much as I want to give like advice and stuff for streaming, there's only so much that I can do as my experience is limited and I am on the lower viewership end of things. But there are some resources that I can give you that I do have the skills for. So I'm going to try and put some packages of those together, and I will let everyone know on all my social media platforms, including this one here, when those are available, and they will be in Discord when they are. As far as the actual stream and the content that has been in it, I am still enjoying primarily Dead by Daylight content. I have managed to forcibly convert my mindset into one that is overwhelmingly positive around this game. I am not bothered by death or, you know, being trolled a little here and there. I keep things as overwhelmingly positive as possible, and I have actually recently ventured into doing the thing that is kind of a controversial thing to do, sort of, which I put TTV in my display name. For those of you who don't know or understand what that means, is I'm essentially telling the people that I'm playing with that I'm a Twitch streamer, and it gives them the opportunity to stop by and see that I'm live. I have met some amazing people. Some of the people that have stopped in have just been really awesome, and a lot of the people were like, I saw TTV. My first thought was, you know, yuck, because a lot of them are kind of toxic. Not all of them. There's always exceptions, and not everybody can be generalized, but often the perception of people that do have this in their name is that they are kind of like trolly or toxic or entitled or any of these things, or overwhelmingly negative. But it was nice, even if it was only a few people, to see them come in and say, you know, I loved your positive attitude about the entire situation. I found some pretty cool people. So this was going well for me for a while until I unfortunately made a big mistake. I was reading chat and talking to chat while kind of passively trying to get into position to take a hit for someone, and I ended up getting them killed because of my poor timing. Now this did lead to some people stopping in and being a little upset because it turns out the person was live. This turned into overwhelming embarrassment on my part because I wouldn't say anybody was overwhelmingly mean. They were just reasonably upset that I had gotten their streamer killed and that somebody as skilled as their streamer was paired with someone with as little experience as myself. All understandable complaints. You can be as tough-skinned as you want to be, but if you are in the pit of your anxiety, or even if you're just not used to this kind of input coming at you, having people be disappointed in you or point out your lack of skill can have a real negative impact on your mental state. So I actually spent the whole last night and this morning in a total pit of sadness because it was like, maybe I should stop streaming. Maybe I should stop playing this game that I've been enjoying, because they're right. I don't have a lot of skill or experience. Yeah, I made a mistake, and it is so important that you understand that people are going to make mistakes. You're going to mess up. You're going to embarrass yourself, and it's all gonna be recorded because you're a live streamer. Somebody's gonna clip it, and it's probably gonna be on the internet forever. That's just part of the bargain of being a streamer. And it's part of the bargain of learning a new thing. You're gonna make an oops. It's gonna be a little embarrassing. People are sometimes gonna be mean about it. I'm so grateful for the amazing community that I have acquired over this past year, because the overwhelmingly positive things that people had to say to try and make me feel better over what should have just been a laughable, silly situation, honestly helped change my entire mindset back on track with what I mentioned before about staying positive. Big shout out to my entire community. I love you guys, and thank you for keeping the smile on my face when I just wanted to give up. I tell you this whole story because if you had been considering maybe advertising while live that you are in fact a streamer, it might be important to make sure you have a moderator. I can't express enough how important this is. I thought for the longest time now, you know, I've gotten like very few viewers. There's nothing happening in my stream beyond like the occasional "wanna be famous" bot. You know what I'm talking about. But I finally gave in and allowed my friend to be a mod for me, and I'm so glad that he was there during this experience because yeah, it would have sucked to have dealt with it alone. It's very important that you are aware that not everyone is going to like you or be nice to you in this whole experience. Again, let me preface this by saying that nobody was like overtly mean to me, but people have been mean to me in the past. People have been very mean to me in the past, and that is part of being on social media. And if that is not healthy for your mental health, it might not be the path for you, or you might need to just take a break for a little while, step away, get your health back where it needs to be, and then try again. But there are going to be roadblocks. They're going to be embarrassing. Hopefully they're just not in front of 1,000 people. So I've kind of gone over what my goals are for the next month when I mentioned putting out the free resources for you guys, but that is just one of the many goals that I have listed here. I have a whole lot of goals. The most important thing is that I made sure these goals were things that I could control. Like, I would like to get back into making more TikTok content related to my dogs. I would like to go through and maybe spruce up some of my old YouTube thumbnails, get some more engaging things in my stream chat, all things that I will update you on how well they work out for me in the next video. Make sure you leave a comment below if you've ever embarrassed yourself in front of a giant partner Twitch streamer, or anything that you would like to talk about. Leave that in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel because it's still free to do that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.